Hello, esteemed lecturers and colleagues. Today, I present my research on how economic inequality differently affects prosocial behavior in Indonesia, focusing on direct transfers versus collective actions like gotong royong. For introduction, Indonesia's Gini coefficient has stagnated at 0.38 to 0.41, signaling persistent inequality. While Western studies show inequality reduces prosociality, we do not know if this applies to Indonesia's collectivist culture. So, my research questions are: first, does inequality reduce direct transfers like money gifts? And second, does it spare collective action? For example, will a village still organize gotong royong even if income gaps widen? For the theoretical study, I combine three theories: fairness, altruism, and warm glow. Collective actions may persist due to warm glow, while transfers decline if inequality feels unfair. Other relevant studies from Kuti et al. Found rich Westerners give less under inequality, but Bowles and Gintis show groups cooperate despite disparities. This aligns with Indonesia's gotong royong resilience. My hypothesis is that I hypothesize inequality hurts direct transfers more than collective action. Why? Transfers need individual resource, while collective actions thrive on shared norms. My methodology that I use for this study is IFLS Wave 5 data national survey with multi-level regressions to analyze households nested in provinces. Key variables that are used are log transfer values, collective action stay, and provincial Gini. The populations and sample. The populations are 13,535 households nationwide, filtered for complete data, and also Gini tertiles from low, medium, high inequality were stratified. The research variables are dependent variables like transfers and collective actions, and control variables such as income quintiles, education, and district codes. This is my model specification. The model tests if Gini's effect differs for transfers versus collective action, while controlling for income, education, and district effects. For example, beta sub 3 equals 10 to the power of minus 7 means collective actions resist inequality. Now, for the summary of the results, as predicted, Gini reduces transfers, shown by the beta of minus 3.3 to the power of minus 7, but not collective actions, shown by beta equals 1.6 to the power of minus 7. So, a 0.1 Gini rise cuts transfers by 7.3%, but collective actions continues. For the socioeconomic factors, rich households give more, shown by beta of 0.994, but education reduces traditional helping or collective actions, shown by the beta of minus 0.253. This is perhaps because schools shift focus to modern charity over collective actions. For the regional variations, it is shown that districts matter. C2 by 2 has 1.5 times higher participation. Java's strong norms may explain this, echoing Ostrom's polycentric governance. If you are curious about the model fit, the model actually fits very well, shown by the AIC of 66,679 and chi-square of 57.8. District differences explain 12.3% of variance, so geography shapes prosociality. For the summary of the discussion, we can see that collective actions survive inequality through warm glow and norms, but education's negative effect warns modernization may erode traditions unless we adapt. Of course, this study have some limitations. So some of the limitations are there are no causality proof, no warm glow measures, and Gini masks local disparities, so future work could add experiment or track changes over time. So in conclusion, Indonesia's collectivism buffers inequality harm to cooperation. So policies should harness communal strengths and not just individual giving. Thank you.